A think tank cinema on South China Sea and regional cooperation and development was held in Singapore on Monday.
I'm here in Singapore, and behind me is the host place of the conference. Organized by the Institute of Chinese Borderland Study, Chinese Academy of Social Science, the conference attracted more than 20 experts from China and Southeast Asian countries.
Those countries include Singapore, Indonesia, Malaysia, and India. The cinema focuses on three main topics, namely settlement mechanism of maritime disputes, solutions to the disputes of South China Sea, as well as South China Sea and regional cooperation and development. Zhao Qizheng, former Minister of China's State Council Information Office, said in his remarks that going back to negotiations is the only way out for the disputes in the South China Sea, and that the attribution unilaterally initiated by the Aquino III administration will not impede the progress of China-ASEAN cooperation. Zhao expounded China's solemn position of non-acceptance and non-recognition of the award issued by the ad hoc tribunal handling the South China Sea arbitration and reaffirmed China's territorial sovereignty and maritime rights and interests in the South China Sea.
现在看得更清楚了，南海重头案。
As everyone may see clearly now, the arbitration was downright political firm under critics of law. It contained serious errors in issue concerning procedure, application of laws, and admission of evidence. It violates the principle that arbitration should be based on state consent, China's right to choose on its own will means of dispute settlement, and the bilateral agreement reached between the Philippines and China, and repeatedly reaffirmed over the years. The resolved relevant dispute in the South China Sea through the negotiations and the conciliations, as well as the commitment made by the Philippines in the 2002 declarations on the conduct of parties in the South China Sea to resolve the relevant disputes through negotiations and conciliations.
Zhao noted that going back to negotiations is the only way out for the dispute in the South China Sea.
面对当前的南海局势，中国与东盟
In view of current situation, China and the Asian member states must enhance talks and stop calling. We should overcome interference and place our priority on cooperation. Strategically speaking, this is the most realistic situation. The disputes in the South China Sea are only a problem between China and some of the Asian member states. The attribution unilaterally initiated by the Aquino III administration won't undermine the strategic partnership between China and the Asian. It will not impede the progress of China-Asian cooperation either.